Hey, what's up guys, it's Travis Flips here, and as you have seen from the title of this video, I'm gonna do a bit of ranting, I guess, about the whole PSA situation and the shenanigans that's going on. I mean, I don't like to put these out, but I feel that I have to voice out my opinion, at least on a platform like this. And also, I want to put it out there so that when people actually hear this, then you can give me a feedback as well, because I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this way. Certainly from what I've seen out there, I'm not the only one, but I feel that this has to be addressed. So take note please that before I go on any further, right, like this is just based on my own one-sided opinion. Okay, I don't claim to know everything that's going on, and certainly I alone don't have the entire truth. And viewers of this video, whoever they may be, they are free to comment, they are free to give their own perspectives, and that's what's so good about a platform such as this, so that we can facilitate open discussion. I am not trying to stir the pot or to incite anything, but I just feel that I need to clear this off my chest, because currently I do have my own PSA submission. So I'm not saying this from the point of view of an outsider. I have actually sent into PSA my first submission, actually, if you take a look at my video, in February, and as of now the status of this is still unknown. Like basically my own package is either still stuck in somewhere in US, maybe one of the post office, or maybe it has been picked up by PSA, the Newport building. I don't know. Like literally throughout this whole experience, I've been kept in the dark. But I guess I want to reflect on a larger matter, not just this single case, my own submission, but the entirety of the situation that's going on right now. So most probably by now you guys have seen the price increase by PSA, but even before that, right, like the beginning of this year, and to be honest, I am one of those that just started this entire Pokemon collection flipping thing this year. And when I came into it, there was already this big issue about slow turnaround times by PSA. And when I further researched, right, I found out that when people are saying slow, it's literally like months to years, over a year. And now we're in March and the situation is not getting any better. In fact, it is getting worse. And with Pokemon Day just passed, right, like the biggest event, the biggest anniversary, we are getting so much more people who are submitting their cards, sending them for grading. And then right now, I mean, just to put it very blunt, it's an entire storm now. I feel like right now as a customer, like my hands are tied. Like I basically have no options. I mean, look at it from this point of view, right? If you are first time submitting to PSA, or let's say you just gonna submit your cards to PSA, let's put it simple that way. You have the options, but really, if you think of it, you have no options at all. If you talk about, there's only two things we are looking for, right? Either we want cheap or we want fast. Okay, so but PSA doesn't give us that option at all. If it's saying like if you want cheap, and then it's not cheap at all, it's $20 per card, right? It's increased to $20 per card. Then you have to sacrifice and you have to wait 1 year potentially. Okay, I'm seeing on social media like people are saying that they have millions in backlog now, and the true estimated projected timing is even more than 1 year. I'm not gonna say like how long, but it's even more than 1 year. Okay, that's option one. Are you willing to wait for 1 year, okay, or around that timing? Or if you want to pay, say you have a really good card and you want to get it graded ASAP, then you're gonna send for what? Regular. Okay, you see in the website itself, economy is also closed already. Okay, not available already, right? Then the next option is only regular, which is $100 a card. Guys, come on, $100 to grade one card, that is an absurd amount of money if you ask me. Then if I want the fastest one, like I'm not even gonna talk about Super Express or walkthrough. Like if you actually do the math here, right, if you get a let's say Shining Fates Charizard, right, and you want to get it graded Super Express, you're gonna spend $300 on the card. Who knows how much you already spent on the boxes, okay, to draw that Charizard card, to pull that Charizard card. Then after that, if you to get it back PSA 10, even if you get it PSA 10, you sell it for 1,000, 1,005. Is it really worth it to go through all these? Okay, or you go for Express 150 a card. What is the Express timing now? Like 2 months, 1 month? I don't know. So personally, I sent mine for regular way back in February, and like I mentioned, the status is still unknown. I was hoping for 1.5 months based on what I see in the previous other people's video, but I really don't think that it's gonna be 1.5 months, and my cards haven't even arrived in PSA to my understanding. So, and I'm just not just saying this from my own, like, this is me venting out my frustration, right? But if you go into social media itself, you will see that the backlash that PSA is receiving from so many people. So I'm actually going into their social media pages, like right now on their Instagram, and it's pretty funny because like recently, like all the comments are not even on what they're posting. It's just on customers asking like, where are my cards? So I'm gonna pick out a few of them. Like for example, like, you guys changed the bulk pricing and it is so unacceptable. Like people are saying that they have like 236 card submissions. Okay, the turnaround times just don't justify the increase period. The turnaround time sucks, period. And PSA has opened the door for CGC to take a massive chunk of their business. I don't even know if they are hearing this. Like, take a look. Like, people say here for the comments. Okay, it's entire shit show right now, guys. You want to play the inflation games. I can't believe you guys. Horrible and unethical business practices. Doubling, no warning of price. Yeah, like, see, this gets me as well. No warning at all, and just doubles the price like this. So unacceptable. Okay, take a look, like, what's new. The next post, PSA, aka painfully slow authenticators. See, all these are just, it is so sad the state that PSA has become. I mean, let's take a look at Facebook. Okay, I just want to show you guys, like, this is the complaints, the feedback is universal, right? Okay, so you see hundreds of comments, angry emojis. Okay, I've submitted my bulk orders, no updates. Where will it be? 3 weeks, a month, we don't know. Okay, we really don't know. I mean, it's really sad when you become a company, instead of being beloved and like having a good reputation, you are instead at the tail end of so much scorn from your very own customers. That really means that you truly done up this time. I mean, for sure, nobody truly expected the Pokemon boom once again, and we are truly living in unprecedented times with COVID and all. But surely, as the biggest global card authentication company in the world, you have to at least be prepared for something like this, and at least try to implement measures to make both stakeholders and customers happy. But you just continue to open up for submissions, and you still have the nerve to double your prices when you have thousands, if not millions of cards in your backlog. And I've mentioned about the doubling of the prices already. In fact, the comment just now speaks better than how I can convey this out, right? Like, people are just still waiting for their cards to get back, and just out of a sudden PSA decides to double their prices. And for me personally, right, I'm in a situation whereby they have not officially received my order. Okay, it's not in their system yet. Then I have the question, so am I gonna be charged the new double prices, or are you gonna charge me the prices that were listed when I originally submitted? I received no email notification on this. There isn't even any personal email communication or notification saying whether my current submission is received. They only send out this mass email saying that, there is so-called a tidal wave of submissions headed to PSA, and then frankly there's too much. This is exactly, I'm quoting them, frankly too much for the local branch to handle. Like, that's the only thing that they send us, okay? And I don't know, I have literally zero idea, because I can track using my courier from Singapore all the way only until the US Post. After that, I think it's USPS which will take over. So right now, I literally have no idea where my box is, how much do I have to pay. Like, I'm just kept in the dark for everything. Okay, so this is how I feel right now as the customer, like everything is kept in the dark. I would at least appreciate and I would understand if temporarily PSA stop submissions and they just close submissions, right? And at least that will give PSA time to clear their backlog. And also, guys, you have to think of their staff also. I can't imagine like how overworked they are as the submissions continue to pile in. Okay, so at least you try to beef up your customer relations and be transparent. That's the key thing I think many of us want. Transparency with your turnaround times, updating your customers regularly about the delays, the actual numbers, etc., so on and so forth, instead of just making us wait in the lurch. So guys, I've said what I wanted to say, and it's really hard not to be frustrated when you just join the game, and not just for me, but for people who have even more submissions than me. Like, I just joined the game, and I feel that even before I started playing this game, I feel suppressed already by the aftermath of all these, by a company that has essentially a monopoly over the entire Pokemon trading card economy. Okay, you can talk about the other two, but PSA is still by far the one that people will use as a benchmark. And really, the truth I know for me is that I don't have the time to wait 10 months, 18 months, 24 months for my freaking cards to come back. And I guess a lot of you guys don't have that kind of time either if you're in the business of reselling or just to get them back for your own collection. But right now, it's sad. I feel that we are just subjected to the whims of PSA. And one last thing, guys, I am not trying to boycott PSA, okay? I am not trying to boycott PSA by any means, but I am just listing out what I see and just trying to voice things out. Basically, we want the truth. We want to be updated. So until PSA fixes their shit, I just feel that it's not worth it to submit to them. So what's next? Although I'm very disheartened by the entire situation surrounding PSA, I'm still hoping that the other big two, Beckett and CGC, can step up in terms of their turnaround times, their transparency and their pricing. Right now, I feel that CGC has done the best job with their prices and also with the transparency of their turnaround times. If you go into their website itself, the times are actually stated, like the number of exact to the number of days, and compared to PSA, right, it is way faster, and I'm definitely looking to submit for CGC sooner than later. I probably won't grade with Beckett because I don't have super top tier cards, which is why people send to Beckett anyway. Plus their pricings are traditionally the most expensive. But yeah guys, let me know really like how you feel about this entire situation. I do feel super frustrated, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, so send in the feedback below what is your personal encounter. Have you sent cards to PSA, or are you sending to other company, or just waiting and see? What are you guys doing right now in this situation? If you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up and also share with the Pokemon community, and also subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Wait,